Hey everybody, welcome back. So, I've got four of these curbside AMT kits. New repop. Old cars been repopped. I think this one may have had some new stuff with it, but anyway, retooled things. Anyway, beside the point. So why do I have four of these? So Michael Guest, the owner of MCW Finishes, reached out to me and he said, is there any way that I could get you to build these kits? I'm not going to get into any of the details, but I guess what I can say is he has something very special to display these model cars to display his paint, basically using these as a canvas for the MCW paint. And something pretty prestigious as far as I'm concerned. And I said, yes, absolutely, I'll try my best to get these four done. They'll be simple builds because they are curbside and they don't have engines or anything like that, so that speeds up the process. But yeah, I accepted, and I'm going to try my best to get these built by the timeline. I think somewhere mid-January. Get these finished. I'll hopefully have them done before then. And yeah, and then whenever if these do make it to that event, I'll let you guys know what that event was. But chances are the majority of you guys won't be able to make that event. But anyway, I'll leave the details hanging right there. So yeah, 64 Galaxy XL 500, and there's two of those, and there's two of the Nova station wagons. So two great canvases to display paint, because that's a lot of surface area, as well as the Galaxy, a lot of surface area. So those are going to be fun. Quite a bit of bare metal foil on the Galaxy. Well, I'll be honest with you, and the Nova. They have the side piece there that is foiled, and also around the windows. So it won't be too bad. I'm going to get them opened up, see how much cleanup there will be, and try to do these all four together, not build one completely into the next one. I want to do them all. So prep all the bodies, paint all the bodies, and go at it that way. That way I feel like I could make a little bit more headway in getting these completed. But if I did them each individual one, I think it might take a little longer. So I'm going to try to knock out four model kits at one time. So that'll be a daunting challenge, but I think I can do it. Especially, like I say, the hoods are going to be glued shut. There's not going to be any engine detail, so minimal interior detail. Again, these are just canvases for MCW paint, so that's what the main focus is the paint, and we'll detail the interiors some, but that's not going to be the focus. It's going to be the paint jobs. And the paint that I have here is, so I don't have the email in front of me, but he did make, I've went through this before, but let me see, I might have that email here about how to tell what kind of paint it is, or what it came on. Let's see if I can pull that email back up. Oh yeah, here it is. So the numbers on the paint, so if it's 0 to 29, the last two numbers, that's going to be a Chevrolet color. So because this is, 0 to 29 would be Chevy color, and then 30 to 49 are going to be Ford colors. The first two numbers are going to be the year that the color was first used. So in 1964, Ford used this poppy red. So that's a Ford color. Here is 6300 00. So that 00 to 29 is going to be a Chevy color. The 63 is going to be the first year that this paint was used. So this is a General Motors color, and it was first used in 1963. Here is Laurel Green Metallic. It's 6204. Again, that's going to be a General Motors color, and it's first used in 62. And the last one here is It's a vintage burgundy, and that's a 35. So that's going to be a Ford color because that's after 29, and then the first year used was 64. So those are the four colors that I'll be using. And anyway, without wasting any more time, let me get started on these things. Stand by. Alright, well, I got all four of these bodies cleaned up and primered. So I probably misspoke at the beginning and said that this was I think these are retooled, because these bodies are jam up. The Chevy or the Nova station wagons, they are jam up, like clean as a whistle. Now the Galaxies, those are, you can tell those are old tool. A lot more cleanup on those. But anyway, got them all cleaned up, and they look pretty good. So these are going to go, I think these are going to actually build up quick. I started getting the interiors out, and at least on the Chevys, and getting the parts cleaned up, and they're so simple. It's promo underside, so the chassis it will be black. I won't do any underside detailing on them, but yeah. So this is gonna go quick. Hopefully, I hadn't got into the Ford parts over here. Get them out, get them cleaned up, and the front seat in the Chevys are made into it, so it'll be a little tougher to paint that seat. The rear seats are separate, so they'll be easy to paint. But I wanted to paint the seats a different color than the interior, or the interior tub. So we'll see what we can do there. But anyway, yeah, coming along nice. So then I'll go back and touch up these wherever they need a little sanding or whatever, and then start shooting paint. So it's going to go good. Alright, well, I got some progress done on these Galaxies and Nova station wagons. And here it is. I got the paint on them. And poppy red, vintage burgundy, Daytona blue metallic, and laurel green metallic. Those are all factory colors for the correct years. Now what's left is, where did I put it? Anyway, bare metal foil on all four of them. Well, they both have some foil, but the Galaxy is going to have more. The Galaxy has it around a lot more, and then the Chevy's just got, like, the post is chrome, and the vent window and the front windshield, and then it's got that stuff. It's chrome with the white on the I can't speak, on the inside of that. I'll try to figure something out there. Got the interiors started to get there's the Chevy interiors. The Ford interiors are just going to be black. They'll just be black. There is something really cool though that I'll show you on. Let me find one. Here's on the Ford chassis. And I got to noticing this. I was like, what is all that? And I figured it out. So this was a promo chassis that would have been in the promo cars that AMT made, I'm suspecting. What in the heck? There we go. And it has all this writing on the bottom, on the exhaust, extended life. On the gas tank, it's got vacation volume. Oh, that's not the fuel tank. Well, it probably is, but anyway, vacation volume trunk. New super torque. 119-inch wheelbase. Critical body areas, zinc armored against rust and corrosion. 36,000 miles between major chassis lubes. Wow. Wide contoured safety frame protects all passengers. Anyway, what this is, 6,000 mile oil change. And there's another one up here, 35,000 miles, or I can't see what this is, or 2-year antifreeze protection. Is that all of them? There's another one here. Try total performance for change, and then galvanized rocker panels beneath the doors. So, and there's another one. Wide tread design. So these were all, from what I can gather, is when you got a promo at the dealership, you wanted to see what the car's going to look like when it comes out. It's got all this stuff on the bottom to kind of like to sell it. And I just thought that was so cool, because this old mold is from the promos from way back in the day. And that's too cool to me. I would never take that stuff off, because I think it's just, it shows where this has been, right? You know, not this one, but you know what I mean, where it come from. So the paint didn't turn out like I wanted. Dang it. Now, if it was mine, I wouldn't have no problems, but because these belong to Mike over at MCW Paints, of course I'm going to have trouble on those. But anyway, the vintage burgundy turned out pretty good. These, I'm going to clear these because all that bare metal foil, and these might have some travel on them. I want to seal that bare metal foil in and encapsulate it in the clear coat, and I've got to, because if you'll notice, see that on the what color is that? Where'd it go? Daytona blue metallic on this one. It just orange peeled on me. I don't know why. I have not a clue. That is no problem at all. There's 2 coats on there. I'll wet sand that thing down, put the bare metal foil on it, and with a coat of clear or 2, oh, she'll be looking awesome. So yeah, this is that almost looks like the Dukes of Hazzard color, poppy red. I wasn't expecting it to be just about orange, and maybe it's a little oranger on the camera than it is in here in person, but it dang sure looks like the Dukes of Hazzard orange, if you were to ask me in person at least. And anyway, so yeah, these are going to be simple builds. Before I did anything, I made sure that I fit all the grills, made sure the grills fit. I glued the hoods onto the Chevys, because there are not going to be engines, so the hoods are glued down. And all the chrome fits. I made sure of that, cleaned everything up before painting, because that's one thing you don't want to do, is have to go back and carve out some of your nice paint. So that's where I'm going to end this video at, just the progress of these four builds at once. Wow, that's definitely a milestone for me. But I want to get these done for Mike, and where he can take them where he's got to take them. I can't say anything right now, but once and if the deal happens, then I'll let you all know where these were going. So right now it's under wraps. I can't say anything because it's not a 100% done deal. But there is one thing that's a done deal, is I'm going to build all 4 of these, and they're going to look so nice, and I can't wait to get them finished. All the chrome on the, just piled up down here, all the chrome that I've been working and fitting and making sure everything's right, and just basic undercarriage stuff, just black. So there, like I say, there's no I'm not going to detail the underside of them. There'll be a little bit of dashboard detailing, a little bit of interior detailing. Some other of the interior parts are over in the incubator drying, but that's where we're at. So thanks to Mike over at MCW for trusting these with me, and hopefully I can get the paint straightened out on that one for sure. I might, if I have to, I can strip it and redo it, but anyway, I'm going to see what I can do first. But I want them to look showroom perfect when they leave here, and yeah, got to get started on the bare metal foil. Seems like to me, when you do these all 4 at one time rather than doing one complete car, another, it seems like it probably goes more, it's a little more gentle on me, rather than finishing one completely and starting on a second, starting on a third, starting on a fourth. Just do them all at one time. So do all the bare metal foil at one time, painted them all at one time, and assemble them all at one time. And the Fords are screw bottoms, so all the screws, you know, holds those old chassis together, so it won't be any problem at all. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate you. And don't forget to go check out my website, mcwproducts.net. I'm starting to print out some 3D printed stuff, so go over there and check that out. I plan to have another video on some of those things. Don't forget also, if you need to purchase some MCW paint, go right over to hobbydumpmodels.com and grab yourself some of that wonderful MCW paint. Now that I think about it, talking about MCW paint, the humidity's been really high here. I wonder if that's what, because I painted the Fords a different day, then I painted the Chevys, and that blue one just didn't lay down. It's very not typical of, I'm not tooting my own horn, but it's not typical that I have a paint job that doesn't lay flat and level and beautiful. And there's my phone, but anyway, yeah, so I don't remember where I was at with that, but yeah, go get you some some MCW paint over at hobbynutmodels.com, as well as everything else that you need to build a model kit, as well as the model kit. So go over there and check out Mark's website, hobbynutmodels.com, always linked in the description below. If you click on that link and it takes you over there and you do purchase something, I'll get a little credit for it. Helps us out here. And thank you to my Patreon members, and just thank you to everyone in general. All of you guys that watch these videos, you're great. I really appreciate your support. If you hadn't already, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you all on the next part of this quad build video. And maybe on the next one, we'll have the bare metal foil and have the clear and just looking so sharp, ready to put these things together. Anyway, guys, I'm done talking. You all take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.